So Huawei's newest smartwatch is something special. This Huawei Watch Buds has some built-in earbuds with which you can listen to music, you can talk to your friends, but just make sure that your smartphone is nearby. And of course, since this is a smartwatch, we'll get a bunch of health metrics as well and activity tracking, but let's start with the earbuds. So the main theme of this whole smartwatch are the built-in earbuds. So you get a small button on the lower side of the display that you can push in to open the display. So now right here are the earbuds, safely attached to the watch via some pretty strong magnets if you ask me. You can even still use the display while the display is open. Don't know why anyone would do that, but there you go. These two earbuds are about the same size as my nail and pretty much disappear in your ear. Fortunately, there are a few extra ear tips in the box so you can use the right one for your ear. Now there are actually a lot of things that you can do with these earbuds. If you head over into the Huawei Health app and click on earbuds, you will get a few different options. Now first up, you can choose between a noise cancelling option and the awareness mode, and I would say both work alright. The noise cancelling doesn't cancel all of the noise, but is doing a very decent job. You can apply different sound effects to the earbuds, for example if you want to boost your bass or want to focus more on voices, and you can toggle on the HD calls, which will give you a better sound during some calls. But be aware that this comes at the cost of your battery life, which will again come at the cost of the battery life of your whole watch, since that's the only way that you can charge those earbuds. So choose wisely. Also, like most earbuds, there are also a few gesture controls, so by double tapping or triple tapping the earbud, you can skip a track, play and pause, answer and end calls, or wake up the voice assistant. And as well as there is a Find My Earbuds, which more or less works. It just bumps up the volume of the earbuds to the maximum, but there can't be any noises around you, otherwise you won't hear them. Now talking about the specs and the design, and Huawei once again released a beast of a smartwatch that has a 1.43-inch AMOLED touch display and a case of 47 by 47 by 15 millimeters. So this watch is not only pretty big, but also pretty thick. But that's due to the built-in earbuds, of course. Now this watch has a stainless steel frame and a glass front, and we only get one physical button on the side that opens up the app menu, and even though you can rotate the button, it doesn't do anything, so you cannot scroll through your apps and the menu with this button. Now of course you get a built-in GPS, and it's kind of water repellent, so you cannot say it's water resistant since all it withstands are some raindrops, a little bit of dust, and only the earbuds are IP54 water resistant. So better don't jump into the water with this bugger. Now in order to use the watch, you either need a smartphone with Android 7 or iOS 9, and as well as this watch weighs in at 66 grams with the straps, so wearing this watch can be a little bit of an arm workout if you want to get it like that. And you get a 22mm leather strap that comes with a quick release feature, and I suggest switching that out when you're doing some exercises. Now when it comes to the activity tracking, you get the usual sport modes on it, like different running exercises, walking, cycling, rowing, and others. Plus you get running courses as well. There are 13 presets in total, including run, walk basic, fat burning runs, tempo runs, hit runs, and a lot more. Also, while doing some exercises, you can also customize your workout display and change the display metrics, like switching from your time and heart rate to the speed and calories. This watch also have a built-in GPS and can automatically track some of your exercises like running, walking, elliptical, and rowing. So the Huawei Watch Buds comes with a lot of health metrics. Like with all Huawei watches, they are actually pretty accurate. You get an all-day heart rate monitor that will also give you some high and low heart rate alerts. You get an SpO2 tracker that will automatically track during the night or on demand, stress tracking, and sleep tracking. Like always, you get different sleep cycles, sleep duration, when you wake up and fall asleep, and based on all of that, you get a sleep score. So right quick, the battery life. So the 410 mAh battery will last you on normal usage about 3 days. But if you're using the always in display mode, you can expect to get around a day out of it, but it always depends on usage. It also depends on how much you're using the built-in earbuds, since they are powered by the watch as well. So if they run on low power, your watch will too. Now the Huawei Watch Buds of course has many more features to offer, and let's start with the watch faces and the always on display mode. By default, you can choose between 10 digital and analog watch faces, of which some are even customizable. So by tapping on the lower settings icon, you can change the displayed apps. So you can switch from your burn calories and steps over to your heart rate and battery level. Just to give you an example, if we take a quick peek into the Huawei Health app once again, Over here you get a pretty large store with thousands of watch faces. Of course there are some that you have to pay for, but there's also a section with free watch faces as well, and right here you will definitely find one that suits your style. On the watch, in your watch face settings, you can also enable the always on display mode. This one will always follow the style of your current watch face. Over here in the same settings, you can also adjust the app layout. By default, you get a grid layout, but right here you can change it to a list layout as well. So depending whether you're running an Android or an iOS smartphone, there's one big difference, and those are the notifications. So on both, you can receive all of your messages, WhatsApp, SMS, missed calls, or emails, but only in combination with an Android smartphone, you can actually reply to messages as well with different quick reply options or emojis. Next up, the phone feature. Now, there's no dial pad, and you can only call people from your contacts or from your call log. Plus, it only works in combination with your earbuds. But during the call, you can change the volume, toggle on and off the noise cancelling, and end the call, of course. Now, this watch also has the standard features such as an alarm, a timer, you get a stopwatch, and of course a music player, torch, and a weather app. And guys, there we have it. Now, I've also covered many other smartwatches with built-in earbuds on this channel, so just click this video right here to get right to it. And I guess with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.